Hello and welcome back to another episode of Taiji where, I didn't do anything off camera. And I'm assuming we're in a new episode too. I hope that worked out that way. I didn't really look at the footage yet, so I don't know. I don't know how much there really is. Always becomes a mess. I'm always too lazy to just like set it up and then look and then make judgment based on that. It's just always like, it's gonna be fine. But then it's not always. We'll see. So I don't know, where were we? We couldn't figure this out because this seems right and it isn't. I hate the pill. I don't want to look into this shit though. The garden, we found some flowers, but I don't know how to arrange it in this shape yet. Okay, so it's two 3x3s or a 6x3 shape and then a 2x3 on the left on top, okay? Here we're looking for 3x6. Okay, this is just a huge one with two gaps. One in the bottom right has two tiles high, and then one in from the top left. And this, I guess, let's look at the gallery. So we have a 3. This is kind of just awkward to do. Oh man. Okay, so we have a 3 ones, and then we have a. I mean, I guess there are ones again as well, technically, but like one extends out, so it's a 2, but not again like horizontally, not vertically, whatever. It's weird. This is a 2. This is another 2. Another 2. And a 1. Then a 1 and a 1. This must be the windows. I don't know how. I don't know if it lines up actually, but that is my guess for sure. It's kind of hard to see this grid. Oh man, gallery is right here. All right, it's got to be the windows. I can't even see them from here though. But then, yeah, maybe it's not. It just feels like it has to be, because what else would it be here? I don't know. Start out here on the left. So we have 3 ones. That could be 1, 2, 3. And then we have a 2 wide one, which doesn't really make sense. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense. I mean, like 1, 2, 3. And then this extends over both, and then this is 1, 2, 3. This is the 1, and this is 2 at the bottom. Then this is 1 above. Then this is the 2 above that. Okay, yeah, no, I think that makes sense actually. So we have bottom left red. Is red on or off? Well, whatever, can invert it. So bottom left 1 is red, and the top 2, and the next one is red. And those 2 are not, and then this one is red, this next one. The bottom is off, the 1 is off, the 2 is off. Where's that? Now, so this 2 is off, right, this 1 is off. Right, and those are all 3 on, and 1 is a 2. So it's like on, down here. Or red at least. And then this next 2 up top is red too. Those are red. And then over here we have, let's see. These 2 are off. And then on the very right corner we have off, on, or the other way around. Okay, no, that lines up perfectly. I'm glad. That makes sense. Because the other ones don't. To me. Right now. Eventually, probably they will, but right now they don't. I like the running sound, the step sound. I don't know, I like it. So let's just, I don't know, start this. There we go. Yeah, that makes sense. That one is easy. Like, I mean, I try to make the windows the solution for like all of the gallery puzzles, so it makes sense that, yeah, that it actually would, because it was so obviously something. Anyway. Okay, so the garden area we need to figure out. We have 6 flowers, but I don't know how they, if there's more, or if this is not, I don't know, we'll have to look at it again. Here I'm not really sure how we make it a 6x3 grid. And this I have not looked at, so let's look at that maybe. So we have a, how much? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 by, also 9? Yeah, 9 by 9 is a square. Looks square, at least. And that's somewhere here. And this is like, I mean, the path below is so suspicious. You can't even get to it from here, though. I hate this. I hate navigating this area. I do. I really do. Like, where's that part? I can't get to it from here either. Where is it? Wait, right, this kind of looks like something. And no, yeah, there is a grid here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But how does the gap make sense there? I don't know. Do I have 9 by 9 somewhere here on this page? 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9. Is this a square? Looks off by 1, but maybe it's not. I say it's not. So it is 9 tiles across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so we have like the top row, but the first one is like half. I don't know what that means, but like let's assume this is the top. It might not be the top, but we can, I don't know if I can actually rotate it in my head, but we can pretend like I can. And we'll just X out all of these that have a rail line thing in them. We assume that the one in the corner there where the rubber is on top of the rail, it still has rail. But I don't know if that's necessarily true. But I would assume so, because it would be weird otherwise. There's like a 2 gap here. Right, and we go over 2, and then we go down 3. Right? Yeah, for a total of 4 on that, and then we go all the way across to the outside again, I think. I can't really see behind the monitor. I could like go in, I guess. And then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Feels like there's 1 missing. It seems off by 1 anyway. It looks like it just goes all the way to the edge and then down, but it might not. Or this looks like it's just half. I mean, you need to look at the other half, which would be right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the other half, and this is, lines up diagonally with that one, right? Yeah, that makes sense. So that is also this tile, and then it goes down 2. In 1, down 1. In 1, down 2. Out 2. Down 2. Into. Down 1, across 2. Up 1, over 2, down 1. And then across, and then that's the half again, so it's like a 1. Yeah, okay, I see. Does that make sense too? I'm shocked. No, I'm not shocked. Okay, where do we go from here? Let's look at these stupid pillar rules again. I don't remember them. So they were opposite. If you have two, but you only have one, right? Or something like that. Where is it even? Well, we don't even really know that. That's the issue. How tall was that? I don't think I have it in my notes yet. Maybe I do. So it's like, if it has the outside thing that's on, and then, I mean, this could be it, but I don't know if it is. And then the other side is opposite that. And, you know, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off. Yeah, these make sense still, and then they get weird. On here, and then on. Yeah. And this is still the same ruler. This is also still the same ruler, right? It's just that this is implied now, because this is not clear here. Because this is, I guess this is 4, like it's not destroyed, but this is a little. So even though there's nothing here, it's on, because it's off on this side. And the same thing here, we can't tell on this side, but we just, this is intact, this is destroyed, so we invert, like, yeah, we invert the other one. Then we have 2 wide, so it's just like right side, left side. That makes sense too. Yeah. This one fell down. And this is like that because I don't remember. So this is inverted of this. Outside, outside, inside, inside. So that's inverted here. Yes, okay. And this one is inverted this, right? Which is 4 and then empty and then 2 gap, 2 gap, yeah. These make sense here, but then I don't feel like they make sense everywhere. How did these work again? I don't actually know. But you're here, right? You're the small one, and then this is on and on, yeah. And then you are on, off, off, on, off. Or something like that. I don't remember. Oh, this is offset, right? This is 1, and this is 1, and that's why these are offset, and then off, off. Yeah, okay. And this is just this again, right? Correct. This is inside, and this is inverted that. Or something. This made sense when I did it. I don't remember though. But we don't, that doesn't apply anyway. But then if it's the stairs here, which I don't know what else it would be. I don't really see. Can it be the whole thing? Maybe it's the whole shape? Because it does, yeah, it does jump in and out too. Okay, it's probably just a whole wall on the outside there. Starting here from the top, it's off. Because it's in, then it's out, so it's on. I think. But how long is it on for? Is this 1 or is this 2? It's really hard to estimate. But this looks like it's bigger than the other one, right? Because we had... But is this 2 or is this 1? I don't know. Maybe this is the delineating thing. This wall, this horizontal wall, and then this is the next one, which is also out. And then this next one is also out. I don't know. That seems weird now. Then we have a 0. Then we have a 1. Where was I? That's way too many ones. One, another one, maybe? Then a 0 because it's narrow. A 1 because it's wide. And then that's it. 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1 from the top. I don't know. Possibly. This one is not like as obvious, and like, or is this one out again? No, but this one is already out. This one is in. This would be out even more. No, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, take me back there. Actually, thank you. So we had what? 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 3, 1, 0. Yeah, okay. I see, I see. And then here we have... I don't know why these are like that way. It doesn't really line up. Unless those are the corners. This is the corner of the rubber, maybe? Maybe we have to like flip it. Let's just try it this way, and if it doesn't, sort of assume that we have to flip it. But I'm already kind of thinking I have to flip it. Because I can't go here. But also maybe... But I can't go... I don't know. Do I need to go... I don't know. Okay, but then... Okay, we need another obstacle to make that make sense. Where do I want to go, actually? Is this better? Because I don't want to be up top on the big one. I want to be below. This is pretty far to run. And there's this too, which kind of goes across. And this blocks out some tiles, but not like... Not really the correct way. I don't know. I guess we have to flip it because this is the only 2 gap in the corner, so it has to be this in that corner maybe. Maybe that's the only thing, and it's not really in the environment here. Who knows? I do not. What's my fastest way to a teleporting? It's driving me crazy that I don't know. Anyway, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the flowers. Actually, no, we can't do that from here, can we? Because we can't get up there. We need to go... we need to go so far for that. Yeah, the garden area is just really not in a good spot. Ever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's way too big. And these have to be 1 tile, right? Because that's how the flowers work. But then there's like a half tile gap in between these, and that doesn't make sense. And you could say this is the 3x6, maybe? But then I can't have the 9x3 below, or the 2x3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. But I can't put this on top of a 3x3 next to another 3x3. This could be a 3x3, but this changes. This I can change, unless it has to be the solved state, which it maybe has to be. But it doesn't seem clean. It doesn't seem like, oh yeah, this is it. like some of the others have felt that way. And then also we need another 3x3 next to the 3x3 over there. And this looks like one, but like how? I mean, is it just like a 3x3 centered on this? That's like very strange. I mean, this is the clue for sure, but like nothing, it doesn't line up. Like, then if this is grid, then why is this not grid? And if this is also grid, it doesn't line up anymore. Why can't I just walk down there, you know? And I mean, yeah, these change. Like if I do this, this flower has 2 yellow now. So is this like a dynamic solution depending on what I have here? That doesn't seem good though. I don't like that. It has to be one solution, I think. I don't know. I don't know about this one. I'm gonna have to try some stuff, which I don't really want to. Oh, this looks like you could walk it. Come on. %, looks like you could walk this. That's the hardest part of the game, is the perspective. It's like, this looks like impossible to get through, but it is possible, I guess. I don't know. Oh wait, we did this right. So we want to rotate this, so I guess let's just rotate this so I don't have to think about it. I have to focus really hard on this. Okay, there we go. Just rotate it so that the one gap that, you know, it's just this is the only way it fits in this shape because it's the corner, right? That makes sense. That's fine. This doesn't make sense because we have like, if this is a 3x3 with just that yellow, then you know it's like this, and then if those other flowers I don't have, like, I don't know. And this is right. This is just right. This is correct. There's nothing wrong with this. The game is just being mean about it. Because we have the 3 and the 3 and the 1. No, this is wrong. This is a 5 and 2 1s next to it, right? Isn't that the case? Yeah. That's not a 1, it's a 4. Alright, I see. I had a mistake. I have it in my notes. Yeah, 5 1. Yeah. Okay. Just this is another 1. Yeah. Makes sense. Okay, this I don't know what to do with, and like, okay, let's look at the shapes. I'm looking for a clean 3 by 6, 6 by 3, whatever you want to call it. No idea how to find that. I mean, the tiles everywhere. If you want them to be tiles, which I guess I do, but I don't know. And then, you know, so many shapes everywhere. It's a mean area. And I mean, these do kind of stand out, but they don't make sense. Because they're not like the instruction, they're just shapes. We need like a minus or a diagonal, like a slash. In a 6 by 3. It doesn't quite fit though, does it? Because I mean, it's not by 3. And these aren't really good lines. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm very uncertain about this area. Or specifically about the environmental puzzle in this area, I guess. I don't know. Because this doesn't really stand out all that much. To me, yet at least. Maybe once we see it, it'll be very obvious. Maybe it's already obvious to you, but I don't see it. Because the shapes are not that, like, it's just like straight lines and diagonal lines and stuff. It's not like, oh, you know, this stands out a lot. And this is just a dead end, right? I mean, the cave, maybe the cave is part of it. It's possible, at least. It's in this area. Yeah, that's a diagonal, but like, there's no grid here. Like, this is weird. I don't know. I don't see a grid. I still feel we can be here, kind of. A 6x3. What sticks out? Nothing really sticks out to me, is the thing. Like, everything just kind of seems to fit into the environment a lot better than like the other stuff. Wait, are these 6x3? The solar panels? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 they are. But I see no lines. There's some, like, I guess what's supposed to be rust on there, but it doesn't really... Is it like inside? Do we have to like look at the lower layer to find the corresponding lines? That doesn't seem right. I mean, this is maybe... I don't know. But there's just, okay, no, there's a line here. That's very subtle. It's hard to look at this roof from here. I don't know, is there a better spot for that? Because now I don't see it. But I clearly saw a line there before. From the other spot, but not from here. From here I see nothing. What? That's very confusing. Like, from up here it doesn't change anything, does it? Oh, we can like okay, if we're really close. There's a okay. That is so mean. We're gonna be up here and really close. Okay, okay. Okay, 3x6. So there's a minus top middle here. A white one, I guess. I just have a pencil. Because there's also a minus to my left there, but it's like blue, right? I don't know, I'll make it like a, whatever. Like a hollow shape. Not a filled shape, just a border. Get away from me. Okay, that's the second blue, and there's white. That's it, no diagonals? Kind of surprised. Okay, let's make sure we don't want to miss. But yeah, it's here. It's here. It's here and it's here. Okay. Right. So what do we have left now? We don't have the flowers. And I don't know how to make sense of them. And it's just this and this, but it's so weird that it would be that. Or if it would be that. I don't know. I don't know. Again, where's the closest teleport? I don't know. It's not up here. It's so hard to get to from here. Maybe just walking actually down is faster than getting to the teleport. I don't think so though. Because it's like such a long way across those islands. Okay. So we have a white here, and then blue here. Let's mark them, I guess. Blue here and blue here. Okay, I mean the same shape, same orientation. So obviously these have to be, because you can't go up, because you can't go up here, and we can't go down, because you can't go down here. So these have to be in one row. What could we do? We could do 3. And then make you a corner somehow. Well, we can't go down then. That's weird, yeah. And obviously we can't do this because they are the same shape like this. That's not allowed. And these can go up or down. Oh, that's not even the same shape, right? Because it would be this. But like then these are not the same shape because we can't extend this down. Which actually makes this interesting to cut off. How do we cut this off? Because we need here and here for certain. And they could be ones, I guess. But also they can't. Because then what are you gonna be? But like they're touching. They would take this away, you're a corner, and you can't be a corner because this can't be on. Unless we turn this on, but then we need to turn this off, and then this all falls apart. Okay, so what if we make you this, and then you are off actually, and we do this? That's different. But again, it's impossible to like separate, right? Because if we did this, no, we need to do this again, and then this can't work, because then you'd have to be off, and then everything connects again. Why is this so weird? It's so weird because I can't see the shapes. I need to remind myself where they are, even though I marked it, but like it doesn't help. Oh man. So yeah, this shape, whether it's on or off, on either of them, I kind of feel like one has to be on, one has to be off, but I'm not sure. Can't go down or up. It has to stay in this. So it needs to be separated, like these 3 and these. But that makes it impossible, kind of. No? Because it's like, it's not minuses, or it's not diagonals, it's minuses. So same spot, same shape. It can't be rotated. But if you go like 2 here and 2 here, then we need this and we need this. And I can't make you a 1 because I need to do this. So you need to be a 2, and then this is not a 2, this is a different shape. And I can't do this to make this a 1 because then this is a different shape. And if you invert this and have this on and this off instead, I still can't really do this, can I? Because this is always going to be too close. I can't like do this and make this shape or whatever, because like one, this is going to break. This and this is not the same shape anymore. I wish I could like draw the lines, because it would, I don't know, I feel like this is harder without seeing the lines, even though it's just 4 and I know where they are. I don't know. Can't explain. But this can't be 3 wide, because this is starts in the middle and it's the same shape. And then if we go up 1, that's fine, because we can do this here. So this corner and this corner, but then we can't stop this here, so it'd have to go down. Now these two are the same shape. Now these are the same shape. Okay, we worked it out, we worked it out. Alright, and now the flowers, I don't know. I have no idea how to do the flowers. I have no clue even how to do the flowers. It's yeah. Maybe we just need to look at everything again. That's possible. But I feel like we've looked 3 times and I hate the flower area just walking around, and it annoys me greatly. So I don't know if that's very useful at all. Because this is a 2x3, which makes some sense, but not all the sense in the world. And then, I mean, this could be the middle of a 1, and it's like 2 the same as you or whatever, but like it doesn't seem right. But I can't even get up. I hate this. And I know I could make a bridge again, but I just don't wanna. Why do I have to? This is all solved. Why don't you just give me a bridge? I'm mad. I'm not even really mad. What did the inside here even look like? Do I have to solve this again just to get this done? It's so annoying though. It was so annoying to do that. Like, I hate the ones, like these bridges are kind of annoying because they don't work the way I want them to, where I can just walk across after I solve them, and then this is the same way. It's just like, why? Why does it have to be annoying, you know? And I'm not sure. One the same, 2 the same. I mean, yeah, that's probably just like the top. This is a 2x3. It is. It just is. It can't be helped. Anyway. Alright, let's get this solved and see if that gives us something useful. You need 1. You need 1. But there's no path again, right? That was also so weird about this. I don't like any of it. You need 1, you need 1. You need what? You need 0? I don't remember. Oh, this lights up, so you're good now? Actually, no, you're just lit up because of this. Let me take this away from you. You need 1. I hate that you can't see the thing too, it's so annoying. There's so many things I don't like about this. You want 0, okay, you're good with 0. You have the 1 for sure. You want 1. Okay. So we know it's like 1, 1, and then the top right is 0. And then you in the middle are 1, and you down here are a 1. And you're not a 2, but where are you then? I don't even know. You also 0? I guess you must be. Yeah, you're 0. And you're 1. And you're also 1. Right, so what is wrong? You have 2, you don't want 2. You have 0, you want more than that. Okay, that's fair. It's a fair complaint. Yeah, that is all of them solved, but I can't go away now. Because I can't. Because I'm in the wrong spot. And that's so annoying. It's so annoying to be like, this is solved, but actually it's not, because you can't move away from here now. I don't know. How do I fix this? I go here and then I go like here. And then I go here. And I go here. But I'm still not out of here. It's solved again, but I can't leave still. It's so bad. I hate it. But you have to have one that goes away, right? Otherwise, but we just end on you? Is this what we do? That's what we do, right? But how do I set this up? I don't know, because like now I need to move you, but then you don't have one. Then you're wrong. And I need to go here, and I guess I can then... hate this. I do. So I don't even know if I need to do it anymore. And then from here we can leave, yes. That's how we did it before, right? I might not even have to do this, because I still don't understand the instructions for this. It's so hard, it's so far, it's so far. It's impossibly far. I hate running around here. Anyway, we're fine. Yeah, you're useless though, so this was useless. Should have just looked at my video instead of doing this, honestly. But then is this just the next 3x3? It's like 1 1 0, 1 1 1, 1 1 0. So 1 the same, 1 the same, nothing the same. 1 the same, 1 the same, 1 the same, 1 1 nothing, probably, right? And now we just need the last 3x3. And this makes, like, it's probably like this because this is the way it's solved. It's still, I don't like it because, like, it's not a stationary thing. Like, everything else is. Where you just look at it and it's like, okay, this is the instruction for the puzzle. It's just like, you know. Could be different, could be different. But here, this doesn't make sense. There's, like, a 2 and a 2. So that's a 2 and 2. So 2 the same, 2 different. But, like... that's not a 3x3 grid. And it should be to the right of this, because the 1 is up there, then this is the 3x3 below, and then there's a 3x3 to the right of that, but there isn't. Unless this is the bottom of the 3. But then what's the next row of 3? 1, 2, 3, maybe. So this is... I don't know. I got 2. I can't even get upstairs here, can I? That's so annoying. Why? I can only get there from here? But why? But these are not really puzzle instructions. But we need the instructions. Like this is impossible to guess. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, but they're not shapes. Is it the stairs? You've got 3 stairs, you've got... I mean, does this count? I don't know, it doesn't make sense to be the stairs. There's some yellow grass. I don't know, it doesn't seem good enough. This doesn't seem right. But I also feel like it has to be here. It has to be that 3x2 or 3x1 down here, like 1, 2, 3. So it's like nothing in those, and then 2 the same, 2 different. Which is really just 2 the same, right? Because that it's in the bottom, so it doesn't have 4 neighbors, only has 3, and the 2 yellow override the 2 purple, right? To take priority or whatever. But then like this is 1, 2, 3, shape-wise, yes. But like instructions-wise, it doesn't make sense to me because there's no clear anything. I mean, you have like here and here, you have nothing, and you've got a kind of 2 here. But do you actually? This is count. It's not like touching. This is touching this. Is there a different way to look at these? I mean, the stairs. Well, they are of 2, except this is 3. And this is 3. So does what middle would be 3 the same? Or 3 different? No, it doesn't make sense. Unless it's like up and down stairs too. But it's all relative. And there's not enough. I don't know. Okay, do the stairs correspond to the... I can't see them from here. I hate this place because you can see it. Pan up, pan up. Okay, I have a screenshot of this. I'll have to look at my screenshot of this because I'm too impatient to go back up there. Wasn't there like a show on disc button at some point? I swear there was. I can't look at it, select. I can't open the screenshot from the Steam overlay. I can just do it, I can upload it. I don't want to upload it, I just want to look at it. Screenshots, no, I want my offline screenshots. Are they in content? This is just my online. I want my offline. I just want to look at this. I know you have it. I know you saved it. Oh man, this is just... Why does this have to be so annoying? That's my question, I guess. Alright. We'll just tab out, because the Steam overlay is stupid. There we go. Alright, here you can open it, whatever. Stupid overlay. Just go to the other screen, come on. I can't resize this. You suck. Alright, give me the Windows view of this then. No, don't maximize it. Make it smaller, you stupid operating system. Alright, now this is fine. This is fine. Now I can look at it. And now we can don't minimize. Go back into the game. Okay. Or good. I'm not mad. Okay, so you have 2 yellow, you have 2. No, you have 3 stairs neighboring you. You have 3 stairs neighboring you too. Nah, there's no. His stairs are weird, but I don't think they make sense. I wish I could show you. I guess I could, but it's so much effort for like very little payoff. I don't want to do it. I don't know. It feels like it has to be just these 3. Or 6, I mean, these 2x3, but the stairs and the leaves, nothing lines up. They have simbers, but they have like a bunch of simbers. Which one do I use? The one at the end point? So nothing, this, nothing, nothing, this, this. Or start point? Is this a start point? Not the end point. It's a start point. Oh, let's take another screenshot. Is this the screenshot button? Yes. Alright, let's leave. Guess what, there's no good way to leave though, because this is all annoying. I'm actually annoyed by that. I feel like it's an honest complaint though. It's not like just me wanting to complain. It is actually annoying to leave this place. It's set up in a way that's just very... meh. Okay, so we have... Okay, we know that this is... I don't know. This is 1 the same. Well, we know this is 0 the same, so it would be like this. Start with that, I guess. And this is 0 the same, so this would be this. Right, and then according to the screenshot, this is 1 the same, so it'd have to turn 1 on. If you do this here, this is 2 the same, so it would be these 2 on. This is 1 the same, which is already satisfied here. You're 1 the same, that's satisfied here. You're 2 the same, which is over satisfied. You're 3 the same currently. But if I turn this on, you are 1 the same. You are satisfied, so I want this on probably. So this is 1 the same, yes. This is 1 the same, yes. This is 2 the same, yes. This is 1 the same, yes. This is 1 the same, yes. This is 2 the same, yes. Right, this is 1 the same, yes. 1 the same, yes. 0 the same, yes. This is 1 the same, currently has 2. This is 1 the same, yes. If I just want this on, 1 the same, 1 the same, 1 the same, 1 the same. 0 the same, 0. I think this is right. We just can't solve this. Well, we can solve the bottom one. The bottom one was what? The middle, this one was 2 and 2, so 2 the same. So that's actually currently satisfied too. I don't know. Okay, I'll zoom in on this other screenshot of these 6 puzzles there, so I can see what's going on. So you are here, you're 1 the same. and you're 1 the same, and you're nothing, so you don't matter. If you turn these two on and they're both 1 the same, and this is still 2 the same if you turn it on. This is 2 the same, which we can't really satisfy. This is nothing, I think, and this is also nothing. Not quite, not quite. So the issue here is that this is, I think, 2 the same, and it's currently none the same. We can't turn it off though, because then this, like these are 0 both, so they are nothing the same. I guess you can invert them though, or one of them. And that would change, that would change your position here. Of course, but I don't know. Actually, no, you're 0. You could be on, and then you have to be on, I guess. Yeah, this is 0. Yeah, no, we can't change this because this is 0, this is 0, and these are still fine like that. Right. We just can't turn it off. 2 the same is fine. Okay, you're fine. I think you're nothing. I think you're nothing, so I don't care about you at all. I think you're nothing, so I don't care about you at all. You are what? You're 1 the same? At the start point? Yeah, you're 1 the same, so you are the same right now. That's not good. And these are 4, so we have to turn you off and then you off, I guess. And then you're 1 the same, which is currently not satisfied because we have all the same. But this is nothing, so this can just be on. It doesn't change anything because it only touches you. And then you... No, you need 2 the same anyway. Yeah, we did it. Alright, now what does that do? It turns on some stuff here. I don't know. Did that do anything? Oh, it made this different. Turn into a rainbow, I like it. Nice fit. So we're bringing the peeper back. That's also, I mean, come on, it's a strong look. Yeah, it's fine. I like the pickaxes. You're not waving back over there? Very rude. What are you gonna look like? Is it orange? Nice. I think it was all orange. It was just such a brief. I wanted more. See, they also struggle walking around. They just get stuck on corners too. What do we get up here? You keep going. Where are you going though? I'm not sure. This is definitely a better ending than the other one, where everything just got eaten by the black nothingness, the void, the abyss. I guess. Well, it's better for this world, but like, how do I fit into this now? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's a very nice game. It's a very nice game. I had a really good time overall. You know, some small things. Some of the navigation, even with the shortcuts, and some of the like levers. Maybe that's me, but like I can't see which layer I'm on basically in this like isometric world. Sometimes it feels like you can like walk over there, and it's like you can't because you're on a cliff actually, but it doesn't really feel that way. At least not everywhere. I think that's it. I think we've done it all. I don't think there's anything left. There might be. I don't think there is. I don't know where to look at this point. So I think we're going to leave it here. Yeah, I had a really good time. It's a good game. It is Witness-like for sure, but it also feels unique in you know, in a good way, I think. It's not like a straight up, you know, copy. And I feel like especially there's no plot basically. You're just in this world. This makes no sense. And at the end you get some, I don't know, in both endings, the black ending and the white ending, you get different, like some different level of resolution. But it's not really like anything. You know, I don't think this is that kind of game. And The Witness didn't really have. I guess it had kind of a plot, but also not really. It felt like it was also just kind of there, but not really a major drive. Like there wasn't like any. There was like text, there was dialogue, kind of. There was the sound recordings in The Witness, and then the video at the end, I guess. But and it sort of shares a similarity, I guess, to sort of, I don't know, waking up in the one ending at least, like coming out of that crystal. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing stuff there. Let me know if you have a better or different interpretation of what's going on in this game. So yeah, it seems like less philosophical, less. I don't know. Obviously, it being not 3D, not first person. The one thing that feels a little lackluster compared to The Witness is the environmental puzzles. And they're not bad. They're just like the Witness has this like, once you start realizing that they're there, once you get up to that, you're up on that mountain or whatever, right? And you look down. I think that's the first. Well, you can probably see them before, but like that's one that's like, oh, that looks like a puzzle, and you start, and then you solve it, and it's like, oh wow, there are more puzzles like this, and then you just, you know, look for those shapes everywhere. You know, it's like a different kind of experience that I really enjoyed. Whereas this, I mean, we did notice early on that some stuff looked like parts of a puzzle that, you know, we can't solve because we can't click because it's not in the panel, it's in the world. but it's a different level of like hunting for those, for sure. Also, I mean that the witness maybe overdoes it. Actually, so much that took so long to finish all those puzzles. That's crazy. Still to think back to, and there's so many like little things I missed that I just like later learn about, like the lake giving you like your progress with the lily pads and the lights and whatever. I don't know. It's crazy. So much like subtle stuff in this. Anyway, we're in the witness. This was good, Taiji. Really good. Thumbs up from me. Had a good time. Lovely start to the puzzle game year for me, for sure. And that's it for the series. I'm pretty sure, unless I unexpectedly learn that there's more. But I really don't expect that. That's why I said unexpectedly. Anyway, I'll see you all soon with something new. No idea what it's gonna be. I'm as excited to find out as you are, I'm sure. And I'll see you then. Bye bye.